Why people right now, the people in Hayes, Clarendon want some justice. They want some justice to the point where they have blocked roads and burnt all kinds of stuff in the road, and they are out and about and very vocal about this wanting of justice because two of their own young men were killed. Okay, under suspicious circumstances. So let's talk about the circumstances. So the police are reporting via the Gleaner. I want you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me if you've never been to this channel before, and hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you are updated every time we upload a new video or every time we update a story, because we follow the stories all the way through to the end. Sometimes stories take even years. Now, the police are reporting that none of the men that were killed during a crash and subsequent shooting in Clarendon last night received gunshot wounds. None of them. We've seen the car at this point. The car itself had no gunshots to the vehicle. But I'm going to talk about that in a second. Now, protesting residents in the community of Hayes had claimed that the car was shot up by cops and that the two deceased were hit. This is what the people were claiming. The deceased have been identified so far as 21-year-old Kavan Salmon and 17-year-old Jamoy Blair, both of Top Hill District in Hayes in Clarendon. One of them said to have been getting ready to go into the JDF, wanted to be a soldier. That will never happen now. According to the police, however, about 8:55 p.m., so this is after curfew hours, don't it? People supposed to inside. Now, I know a lot of you people are so self-righteous and you feel like, oh, they're out after curfew, so them for dead. Listen, if somebody is out after curfew, this is stuff that we expect from a 21-year-old. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, them can't take lockup so long. All right? So, and also remember that they weren't out killing anybody. They weren't out committing any crime. So when you're going to pronounce, oh, them should have dead anyway, that's wickedness. That if you like Jamaican food but you're struggling to cook it the right way, then here's a channel that gives it to you step by step. You are guaranteed to be able to cook Jamaican food like a real Jamaican from this channel called Eat Good TV. Go over to Eat Good TV, hit that subscribe button, and try cooking one of those meals. She is real calm about how she does her stuff, and she makes sure that you get all the ingredients right. Eat Good TV. Hit that subscribe button over there and tell them SouFLoTV sent you. I've cooked a couple of meals off of Eat Good TV. Not because I can't cook Jamaican food, because I am a Jamaican myself, but because sometimes I like to see something that I like cooked a different way. So nobody tell the lady that she can't cook because that is not how you cook it. We all cook it different way. Just go to Eat Good TV, hit that subscribe button, and tell her I sent you. Is wickedness. If people are out after curfew, the police and soldiers who are out doing their patrols, it is their duty. It is their duty to arrest these people and let the law take its course. Okay, it's not to kill off people because, oh, you're out after curfew, so we bust gunshot and you dead. So I don't want y'all to start talking that foolishness and thinking that it won't materialize, because it will. All right. So according to the police, about 8:55 p.m., which is after curfew, a team of police personnel was conducting spot check in an area that they signaled the driver of a Nissan AD wagon motor car to stop. All right. The driver reportedly disobeyed, sped away, eluded the police, who went in search of the vehicle. The police, while searching the area, the cops came upon a crash site where several persons had converged. Now, again, it's 8:55 p.m., 9 o'clock, them time there. Did the curfew hours change on this day? Am I not aware? Because the people that have converged upon the site are now also violating curfew guidelines, correct? So anyhow, The police, while searching the area, the cops came upon a crash site where several persons had converged. The police further say that on the approach of the team, so they were walking towards the crash site. This is what the police actually reported, And that's how the story get mixed up now, The police further said that after they were approaching, shots were fired at them. The police said that they returned fire. However, they say that no one received gunshot injuries. That not make no sense to me. Because if me and a team of police is approaching crash site and it's in line of my eyes view and I can see it, gunshot to pick up somebody. Me and my team are sharpshooters. Me and my team are weapons experts. Or am I missing something? Now remember, people, I did 10 years of law enforcement. So, am I missing something? The police further says that after their approach, the team were approaching the crash site, shots were fired at them. The police said that they returned fire. Where did they return fire to? To who? In what direction? Were they firing at the vehicle that was crashed? Were they firing in bushes nearby? Were they firing into the hills off to the right or the left? There's so much information here that is just twisted. And police returned fire and yet nobody got shot. Either them can't shoot or no shots were fired at them in the first place. Now, according to the police, when the shooting subsided, 8 persons who were identified as occupants of the car were seen at that crash site with injuries that were sustained from that crash. They all were taken to the hospital for treatment, where Salmon and Blair were pronounced dead on arrival. At this point now, I'm asking 8 people, all injured, car mash up. How did they take them to the hospital? Did ambulance arrive? How long did the ambulance take to arrive? Because we've seen this stuff before in Jamaica where incidents happen, accidents happen, crash, all these things, and ambulance takes forever to get there unless you crash close by some ambulance place, right? So all this is critical. I've seen situations where persons are badly injured and the police is standing around and not administering any CPR, not trying to push this, not trying to cordon a vehicle, commandeer a vehicle, text somebody vehicle, command somebody to drive this person to the hospital. They just standing around telling the people, back up, back up, back up. But that's a whole nother story. In this particular case though, the people are upset because one lady said she heard about 200 gunshot. Now, Granny not too used to hearing gunshot, or maybe her hearing aid was off, but I think it has been said now that about 8 to 12 gunshots were fired. Now, out of the 8 to 12 gunshot, Granny says she hear a barrage of gunshot of fire. There's nothing that proves that the occupants of this vehicle. Now, you got to understand, think about this. If the occupants of this vehicle were firing at police, there would have been spent shells somewhere. Either some gun you fire, the gun keep the shell, and other guns you fire and it spit the shell out the side. Either way, they would have had some kind of proof that they were firing. Plus, with a crowd converged upon these people, I don't think any of the injured were firing at police. Now, here is what people are upset about. The police says that the matter was reported to the Inspectorate and Professional Standards and Oversight Bureau, the Independent Commission of Investigation, INDECOM, and Traffic Investigations, who are now conducting investigations. So I've seen where people are saying, listen, gunshot fire, them dead, blah, blah, blah. Hear me out, and hear me out good. Because the police fired gunshot doesn't mean gunshot had to hit the car. Walk with me through this scenario right here. When the police fanned them down, they panicked. They decided to run. Hayes is a hot place. A whole heap of killing and crime going on in them place there, that part there, Clarendon. Don't take my word for it, go look it up. I have even seen one top politician accuse the other top politician of, when asked, what are we going to do about the situation up in Hayes and Clarendon, one politician said, the other top ranking politician said to them, no worry about them, man. Left them up, them, make them kill out them one another. Something about natural selection. You see me? Make them kill out them one another up there, so we don't have to worry about them. So that's the kind of treatment they get there. Now, with that said, police up there, police flag down the youth, them signal them to stop. It's 9 o'clock at night, 8:55, it's dark. See? The youth them decide to take off anyway. And I am sure that this place is not well lit. Me just did it not too long ago. Not even a month ago. Or actually it was about a month ago. Anyhow, nothing but, listen now, this is also a scenario. When the police signaled to stop, they did not stop. Them panic. Police raised gun because the police probably thought, well, whoever out here brave enough to be out after curfew and pile up in a car like this, are probably gunman. I probably go up on some kind of movements or something. See? So when they did that now, police fire after them. The police didn't fire at the vehicle. The police probably fire in the air. This is how the police is able to give account for shots fired. Because those police officers have to give account for shots fired. You can't have 10 rounds and you come back off duty with only 1 round and you bust off 9 shots while you were on duty, but no paperwork is there to say why you discharged your weapon, where those 9 shots went. You have to give account. So then police have to make up a story and say shots were fired and we returned fire. That is the reason why we had to return fire, because we were fired upon. On a catch a case what go on now. See? The youth them get freed. The youth them get freed. The police were probably convinced they had wrong doors in those cars. Nothing besides them just breaking curfew. Them are gonna have some fun. See? Police fire gunshot, the youth them get scared, the youth them thought, oh shit, we're going to get shot, them all kill we. Drive, brother, drive. And the driver take off, and the driver obviously is not no skilled driver. It is said that this driver does not have a driver's license. This driver probably learned to drive around one part of one place round so, and all these things. Now this driver trying to maneuver those roads in those low visibility times and end up wrap up the car around something and injured and hurt so many people in it, including the 2 that died. And that's right there. I think police fired shots and they got scared and thought they were going to be fired up on and killed. Them probably kill we and put gun power we. Don't think a joke thing this, you know. A high-ranking police officer was recently brought in, and I'm going to cover that story. Has been identified as, I believe it's a corporal or something actually, has been identified rather as a high-ranking gang member of an active gang that is fully out and fully bad and fully involved in all kind of friggery wagwan. So when you see some of these people afraid of police and them hear the police say, pull over, and them gas it, sometimes them know who are the killy police them. But we're going to talk about that in another video. Alright, my people in Clarendon, and don't know, say Clarendon are my place. Right, and link me up and call me. I've missed a few phone calls. I'll be answering the phone from now here on out. Alright, I'll make a talk about that one, yeah. It's SouFLoTV, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me if you think the police did something wrong. Or tell me if you think the police contributed to these youths dying. Yes, they were out when they weren't supposed to be. But did they contribute to them dying by scaring them, firing after them, and making them afraid to where they drove away? Talk up. And I'll catch you on the next video. I'm out. Peace.
I'm at the highway, I'm at the highway, I'm at the highway, I'm at the highway. It all started in that empty highway. Ask if I'm gon' ride, I say highway. In that highway, I'm in that hallway right now. Gotta get this shit the highway. Empty hallways, Posted by the light on them dark days. Ask me how long I'm gon' ride, I say always.
Alright everybody, so this video is called Hallways, and this artist is being dad managed. Yes, that's my son, and I'm also his manager until we find a manager that's worthy for him. You can find him on YouTube. Just type in T Viral, or click the link in the description or the link that's pinned in the comment section. Go over to his YouTube channel. We have 20 projects on the way that will all be green screen videos of different songs. So stay tuned. We're about to turn up on his YouTube channel, get his views up. If this is not your genre of music, stay away from it. But if it is, go vibe out on T Viral's YouTube channel and tell him, yo, your dad sent me. Or just go feel the music. That's it. All right.